Hey, I've received some questions about what build I'm running in this week's GM, Psyops Battleground Cosmodrome. So I figured I'd make a quick little video going over the build and how to use it. To start, I'll go over the subclass. I'm running Ascension and Stylish Executioner. These will give me amplified when I activate my air dodge button in the air, and then that will jump me up in the air, jolt everything around me, and give me amplified, which gives me some damage resist and movement speed and improved slide and whatever. And then I've got Stylish Executioner, which when I defeat a target with any elemental debuff, whether that be Sever, Unravel, Volatile, Scorched, anything like that, Jolted, like from Ascension, that will all give me invisibility. So those are the two aspects. I run grapple for movement, and I can grapple to a tangle to spam my grenade, and I'll show you why later. I've got threaded spike just because it's the best melee on this subclass. You get it pretty much all the energy back if you throw it into a group of ads. If you catch it, you get even more energy back. I run Gambler's Dodge to pair with Ascension. Ascension recently got buffed to activate whatever class ability you have. So Gambler's Dodge will give me my Threaded Spike back whenever I use Ascension. Fragments, I've got Faceted Protection for some damage resist. I've got Dawn to give me Radiant on melee hits with Threaded Spike. I've got Courage to increase the damage that my light abilities do when there's a Darkness debuff. So Marksman gets a buff there. I've also got Facet of Hope to increase my class ability regen when I have an elemental buff, which counts for the amplified here counts for that. So whenever I use Ascension and consume the class ability energy, my amplified just gives me essentially 100 mobility stat to give me max regen on my class ability. And then purpose, finally, to give me restoration. Since I have a solar super, I pick up an orb, I get restoration. So I get some healing. The class item that I'm running is Relativism, the Exotic Hunter Cloak, with Spirit of Inmost Light for ability regen and Spirit of Surturacne for Woven Mail, which is really strong. Whenever I use my grenade, I get Woven Mail. I believe this counts for both the Prismatic nade and the grapple. So I can just permanently have Woven Mail. Weapons, I run, for this GM specifically, I either run Succession with Anti-Barrier Sniper, with Velocity Baton. I run this on pretty much everything. Velocity Baton with Demo Attrition. Pretty much just anything with attrition orbs, to be honest. Demo just makes it easier because I'm spamming my grenade. It reloads the weapon. I don't have to manually reload. Then we've got either Scintillation or any burst linear, realistically. This is backup unstoppable. It's also good boss damage in the final room. You want Void or Strand because the GM has those searches. So a Void or Strand linear. The other loadout that I was running was Bastion and Corrective Measure or any Void machine gun. I chose this one with stabilizing rounds to give me some backup anti-barrier. You can also run Volatile Marksman to get volatile rounds. If you wanted to build into the machine gun, you could put on Void Flux and Maligned Harvest. You can play around with the artifact perks there. Speaking of artifact, since you're running double special on this build, or if you do run double special on this build, I'd recommend Dreadful Finisher to get some more special ammo whenever you finish a champion or an orange bar or yellow bar enemy. That'll give you special ammo. So highly recommend that. Also Disruptor Spike. This improves the sever from your strand melee. So highly recommend throwing that on. makes the enemies do even less damage. Armor mods, I've got triple special ammo finder. This is just because one special ammo finder will make it so I've got like 25% of a normal brick whenever I pick up a finder brick. If you put on 2 of them, every time you pick up a finder brick, it's 60% of a normal special brick. If you put on 3, it's pretty much like whenever a finder brick spawns, you get the same amount that a normal special brick would give you. So I'm pretty much always at max special. If I ever run low on special, since I'm generating orbs with the attrition orbs GL, I've got special finisher. So this makes 2 special bricks whenever I finish an enemy. Because I've got special finisher, you get 3 stacks of armor charge. You pretty much just pick up 3 orbs off the ground and then get an enemy finisher. You spawn 1 from this and 1 from the artifact mod. Speaking of finishers, proximity ward is really good in GMs because you're very vulnerable when you're in a finisher, and this just gives you a powerful overshield whenever you're in a finisher. So you're pretty much invincible when you're finishing an enemy. Finally, powerful attraction. If you're ever in a tight bind and you need to pick up an orb, you could just dodge. Unfortunately, Ascension doesn't work with powerful attraction, so you would need to dodge like on the ground to proc powerful attraction. But if you're ever in a bind, you can dodge, pick up a couple of orbs, proc recuperation for health, and also get restoration from Facet of Purpose that I showed you earlier. I've got Strand Scavenger for my linear, Insulation to get more class ability energy whenever I pick up an orb, and then run whatever resist mods you want. I've got Concussive, Arc, and Solar. I could probably want Void, but I just can't fit it. Then here I've got Heavy Handed. Whenever I get a kill with my Threaded Spike, I get an orb, and then whenever I deal damage with my Threaded Spike, I get Grenade Energy. Which helps me with Sardarachne. That's it for the build. Let me go into a GM and show you how I use it.
Let's bring him down.
All right, so I'm going to start off by actually there's a Hyper Never here, which is a great example for this build because you can pretty much tank a Hyper Nova with this. Yeah, just tank the Hyper Nova Blast with this build. Kind of busted. I used my Threaded Spike to get Radiant. Unfortunately, none of the barriers actually... Oh, getting low, pick up some orbs. The barriers didn't pop their shields yet, which is fine. Oh, we got actually hit. There's one. There's 2. And I already have full super and Transcendence energy. Speaking of Transcendence, you get a lot of Transcendence energy from Velocity Baton, which is part of the reason why you use it here. And then that's for light energy. For darkness energy, you're getting a lot from your grapple and your Threaded Spike. Mainly Threaded Spike. Let me just go and deal with these guys quickly. Sever those snipers so they do less damage to me. Pop Transcendence, get my grenade back. I can reload my baton with the Transcendence grenade and get Woven Mail from that. So I'm just ability spamming pretty much this whole time. Reload my baton. Finish for some special ammo. Oh, I'm low. There's an orb, I got some resto. Alright. As you can see, I'm just kind of staying alive, not really dying. Constantly spamming abilities whenever they're up. Whenever I get low, I go pick up orbs. That's just kind of the gameplay loop. You can just do this endlessly. Fortunately for this guy, I don't have a great way to get his shields low. I'll farm some Transcend Energy real quick. Need to finish this guy over here. Get 2 bricks of special. There we go. Like, I think it takes a little while to kill solo, but made it through. Sorry, I kind of forgot to talk. A little bit focused here. But back to full special. Finishing champions is really helpful. But as you can see, I'm just kind of soloing this. There are some hairy moments, which you don't run into as many when you're in a fire team. This is mainly just because I'm solo up to this point. Yeah, like I can melee curse thralls. 3 of them just exploded on me. And I didn't die. Like, you're kind of invincible with this build. So, yeah. Have fun with it. I'm not going to make you watch too much more of this. I will add a clip of something funny that can happen with this build. You can, whenever you cast your golden gun, you generate 2 orbs of, like 2 big orbs of power whenever you hit a headshot. And there's a bug where when you pick up a relic while you have golden gun equipped and the relic gets a full super, any headshot you do with any weapon generates those same super orbs every time you get a precision hit with any weapon. So it's a little bit of a funny bug. It works with this build in this GM because there are the spear relics in the final room. So after the first boss phase and you finish sending the first Savathun, you can just generate infinite orbs for your team. So have fun with it. I'll add that clip right at the end here, and you know, let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. So this is my friend Spirit. We were doing GM helps the other night, and I was on this build with the machine gun, so that's why you see so many orbs of power being generated in the bottom left here. Just watch the bottom left and you'll see, and then you'll be able to see the giant pile of orbs that I generated and how many T crashes she was able to spam. If I kept printing orbs for a bit, she could have gotten more T crashes off, but you'll just be able to see her throw out 3 thunder crashes in quick succession. Enjoy the clip.
Oh my god! What is that, dude? What is... Oh my... What is that?
We'll have 2 Savathins now. We'll have
Where
2
is he?
Savathins.
Oh, okay.
There can be one on left, one on right. There's an unstop that's going to spawn in middle. Focus on the unstop first.
Oh my god,
Nice.
Spear go! Spear go! Spear go! Spear go! Spear go!
Well done.
Only because of the poops. It's only because of the poops. These are power poops. I've never felt so powerful. Power poop! It's immune!
You can't damage those.
Oh god damn it!
So that's the clip. I'm going to show one more. All right, so here's the next clip. This is the final damage phase of the boss room. Jobo, Filson, and I were in here, and we were all able to spam supers. Obviously, they were able to spam more because they had a bunch of orbs on the ground, but yeah, this is the final section of the fight.
I'm not gonna pick up all these orbs, so I want another G-Crash in a second. Not that matters. Me.
Fire team?
Yes.
We've cleared it. Love this build so much. Hope you guys do too. Let me know what you think, and I'll be in the comments to answer any questions. Thanks for watching.